Oil steadied ahead of planned talks between Iran and the U.S. later today, which has eased the immediate risk of military conflict and supply disruptions. Brent was near $68 a barrel after declining 2.8% on Thursday, while WTI is below $64 a barrel. Futures sank after U.S. President Donald Trump said Iran was negotiating before recovering somewhat after Saudi Arabia cut prices for buyers in Asia by less than expected, in a sign the kingdom has faith in demand for its barrels. Silver lurched between losses and gains, dropping nearly 10% before snapping back as a lack of the liquidity led by the wild swings in the market struggling to find a floor. Spot silver rose as much as 3.5% after tumbling towards the $64 an ounce in early trading. That followed a 20% decline in the previous session that wiped out all of the metal's gains from the spectacular rally last month. In India, gold and silver ETFs declined sharply on the back of a sudden dip in the prices of the precious metals in the global market. Silver crashed by over 15%, while gold ETFs dropped 5% and silver funds plunged over 15%. Copper extended its retreat from a record high reached last week as the focus turned back to softening demand following a speculative buying frenzy that saw prices break free from the fundamentals. The industrial metal dropped for a third day to around $12,800 a ton on the London Metal Exchange. It's down 2.9% since last Friday, heading for its worst weekly performance since April. Underscoring the tepid near-term consumption outlook, stockpiles at future exchange warehouse in London, Shanghai and New York are at the highest since 2003. And SOPA has urged the centre not to permit import of genetically modified soybean meal while stating that there's adequate domestic supply and that allowing such imports would hurt millions of farmers. Meanwhile, soya meal prices have risen over the past few months following the trend of soybean prices. And Bitcoin briefly sank below the $61,000 as investor confidence continued to falter in the asset class. Hailed as digital gold and a unique store of value. At one point, the token slid to $60,062 as the crypto sell-off intensified in overnight trading. And Pandora, the world's largest jeweler by volume, said it would introduce platinum-plated jewelry after the price of silver had made more than double over the past year, adding that about 60% of Pandora's business was silver.